There are plenty of entertainers in Maine, but there's really nothing else quite like the duo known as Audiobody. Jason Tardy and Steve Corning both grew up in Maine, and when they were young, they fell in love with juggling. Which
they still have in their act, but it also incorporates lights, music, physical comedy, and it's kind of hard to describe, so it's better just to see what they brought with them when they dropped by the 207 studio.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are Audiobody.
If you couldn't hear, we are Audiobody. Audiobody.
Audiobody.
Yes.
It's okay.
And
we cannot fix cars. So.
And this equipment is all handmade.
Yeah. We invent and create all this craziness.
Jason, Steve, what is this craziness?
We call this our drum set or the spine. It's kind of like the backbone of the show, but yeah, it's a bunch of bungee cords, and basically if you push down the bungee cord enough, it plays a sound. And you can try it if you want. You can take a little lightsaber drum
you're the
set.
former
Go ahead,
drummer.
whack. You got to hit it pretty hard.
Oh yeah, rock and roll.
Wow, they're gonna replace.
That's a fun one.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a good
one.
I'm getting nothing there.
Well, they don't all have sounds on them all the time. It depends on the song.
Showing off his skills.
The first time that Audiobody came on 207, you guys were mostly juggling. It sounds as though you've gotten, or it looks as though you've gotten away from the juggling somewhat. Is this what prompted you to move into techno, Lego, whatever the heck this is?
So what we kind of did is we took our juggling and circus skills and we wanted to add an extra layer to that. And a lot of that is lighting. We have all of our own computerized lighting, but also these crazy instruments. So it's like a juggling circus show, but then with a whole other layer of invention and creativity on top. So it's awesome. It's a lot of fun.
Part of the crazy show is interactive. We have a couple of volunteers that are going to help us out with this next thing. We'll give these back to you.
Yes.
Keith and Rob are going to come in and help us out.
That's
and
right.
We're going to come around the front.
We're going to get everybody wired up here. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to...
They're going to zap us.
We're going to... There we go. We're going to electrocute our 4 volunteers.
This is fine, right? Are we covered under insurance for this?
One more.
So this works pretty well. You guys actually want to be stage right slightly.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Coming around you right here. There you go.
You want to hold that in your other hand.
Oh, other one. Hey guys.
Cool.
Okay.
And the way this works...
Here, this one's for you, Rob.
Thank you.
Here.
There we go. That'll go around you. And this is coming around you over here.
And the reason
That's
why...
tricky.
I'm going to take metal off.
Oh, yep, maybe.
That's
for the best here.
That's not going to hurt your watch at all.
Yes, all right.
I'm sorry.
You want to hold the metal part. The metal part of the rod.
Hold the metal,
Your hand
The
right
metal.
Oh.
Yep. Because what's going to happen is you guys are going to be one half of the switch. Steve will be the other half of the switch.
Okay.
Like that. And that other one can just rest down at your side.
Yeah.
The metal, oh,
Perfect.
okay.
Now you can tell they're all kind of going off a little bit crazy, so if you keep your feet planted and try not to move around too much with the rug, it actually sets them off. It's mostly you, and you know it. All right.
What have we gotten you into?
What happened? When you say electrocute.
Yeah, it's basically using the electricity that's already in your body, believe it or not. So watch, if Steve hits, say, Amanda's hand.
Ooh.
Pretty cool,
it
right?
Doesn't hurt, guys.
Not too much, right?
Yeah.
And the effects wear off in about 2
It's
months.
fine.
Yeah, exactly. We'll go over.
Summer. Oh, I like my sound.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got a little taller.
He's taller now.
I'm already
Like
flashbacks.
Nintendo.
Video game flashbacks.
Game over.
Game over. You gotta go back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we need a new volunteer. So that's the basic sounds. Now, if we hit it again, these should be the notes for the actual song. So we're just gonna make sure everybody's in the right spot.
Let's try this out.
All right, so we're gonna play a song. You guys are gonna be the instrument. Have fun. Let's try not to hurt anybody.
Let's do this, guys.
All right.
That was the coolest
Nailed
thing
it.
ever.
Yeah.
What happens if we
We didn't-
high five?
Nothing.
I turned it off. Sorry. But yeah.
How did you come up with that?
Well, that actually uses a thing that people can actually buy called a makey. And people play video games by touching bananas and all kinds of other crazy things. But a lot of kids in schools get a hold of these things, and you can program your own instruments or control computers. It's a lot of fun. But we did it this way so we could actually play music.
Something that we ought to add to the weather office technology?
I think I can expense it. Make it. No problem. Yeah.
Probably can't expense it. He tried, but you know.
That was cool.
That
And
was
they
fun.
call the contraption the spine. That's the term for that thing, which they can actually pack up and fit into a suitcase when they're traveling.
Yeah, these guys go all over, and it's pretty impressive.
Good luck if you want to make one of your own, however. If, though, you would like to see Audiobody perform in person, that can happen.
They are performing Saturday night at the Franco Center in Lewiston.
And we got more of two.